What's up, guys? Welcome back to another figure review. Today we are doing the X-Men 97 Cyclops. I was gonna get the cell shaded one a while back, but I knew after they did that first initial X-Men 97 wave, I knew that they were gonna come out with a Cyclops that was a lot more affordable. So yeah, I waited and here we are. We got him. He's pretty good overall, but before we get into the figure, let's check out the box. Right here we got Cyclops from the X-Men 97 show. We got the typical team up here. There's a price tag on the front of some of the team there, so apologies for that. And then flipping it around, get Cyclops and then the rest of the figures of this wave. And that's about it for the box. So let's crack them open and check out Cyclops. And here he is out of the box. And my first impression is I'm pretty happy with him. He's definitely the best Marvel Legends Cyclops to date. Maybe besides the cell shaded one. The faces are kind of, debatable. We'll get into that later, though. Let's move the accessories aside and take a closer look at Cyclops here. All right, so taking a look at his head here, it looks overall pretty good. In the promo pictures, his hair almost looked a bit red, but I can confirm that it's light brown, at least in person. I'm not sure how it's going to look on camera, but yeah, his hair is definitely light brown, which is good. And then coming down to his optic blast, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like it has a bit of like a cheap look. The gold just kind of, it looks very toy. So yeah, I don't know how much better you can do with that, but I mean, yeah, it's not the best looking, but I mean, overall the figure looks great. So it kind of gets masked away with the rest of the figure. And then his face overall is pretty good. His face does look a little bit more like younger. I feel like there's less like shape, less of that manly jaw structure. So it kind of gives him more of like a younger look, but it's not the biggest deal. I think I prefer the head of the cell shaded one over this one, but it's no biggie. This will do. And then coming down here, his straps are glued onto his body, so they're not like the other Cyclopses where the straps are moving everywhere. So that's pretty nice. Besides this one, I think this one's not glued down, but it's still firmly on there. Same thing on the back. And then coming down to his belt, which looks pretty good. I like the red popping out, both up here and down here. The red looks really nice. His straps on his legs, again, are attached to the body, which I believe this is the, it's definitely the Vulcan body. You can kind of tell, this is a way to tell with the Vulcan body, as you can see where that line is. That's like typically where I think Vulcan's gloves came up to. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Black Panther figure is the same way. His gloves come up to here, and I think he's on the Vulcan body. So if you look too long, it kind of starts to stand out, but just forget about it. Forget I even mentioned that. And then coming down to his boots here, looking pretty good. The blues and yellows look pretty nice. I'm gonna do a bit of customizing on this figure at the end of this video. Well, customizing. I'll get into it later at the end of this video because I don't want to give it away. But I think it will make this figure look a lot better. Yeah, overall, I mean, all that being said, I think he is a good looking figure and definitely one of the best Cyclopses that Marvel Legends has made. Okay, moving on to accessories, we get his alternate head, which this optic blast attaches into his eyes like that. There we go. So that's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. That optic blast looks pretty cool, especially in this light. And then he comes with a few alternate hands, being his two fist hands and then his button pressing hands, his laser shooting hands. Pew pew. And that's about it. For articulation, I'm gonna skip this segment because it's on the Vulcan body and we all know how the Vulcan body moves, but I will show how far forward he can crunch and then how far back, which isn't very far at all, just because he has this strap right here. So that's really the only thing that's different. But besides that, you pretty much know the articulation. Yeah, So for size comparison, we got him standing next to the X-Men 97 Wolverine and then the X-Men 97 Bishop. And here he is standing next to the X-Men 97 Magneto and then our big boy from the new 2-pack. Okay, so something I noticed with the cell shaded Cyclops is he looked a bit more matte. He had like a matte finish on him, where this one, there's a lot more reflections and I didn't really like that. So the customizing that we're gonna do is we're gonna give him a matte finish with Mr. Super Smooth Clear. Mr. Super Smooth Clear Matte. I don't know why that was hard to say. Which is just a matte finish, which I would recommend if you want to put any matte finish on any of your figures, then definitely grab Mr. Super Clean here, or Mr. Super Smooth Clear. Yeah, so we're gonna spray this on Cyclops here, and we're gonna see how he looks. I did it with my Wolverine right here, and he just looks so much better in my opinion. I don't know if you can tell really over the video, but you can see that he's not like reflecting light off. It looks pretty smooth on him, like he's got an actual outfit on. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing with him. As you can see, take a good look. You can see like the light bouncing off his right pec right there. We're gonna spray him up and yeah, see how it looks. I'm hoping that maybe the spray will also, will also give this golden, what's it called? His optic blasters, his whatever. Hopefully it gives it more of a realistic look as well, because it looks a little bit toyish, like I was saying. So let's spray him up and see what he looks like after. Da-da-da-da-da, and here we got him, looking good. As you can tell, the light isn't reflecting off him so much, and it looks more like an outfit or his costume. And yeah, I just think that looks heaps better. The goggles didn't really change much, but that's all right. I think he looks pretty good with that matte finish on. I'll bring it closer in so you guys can have a closer look. Yeah, honestly, just so much better. That matte spray is legit. It's the best matte spray you can get for figures. So yeah. So I'm quite happy with this. He looks a lot better now in my opinion. Yeah. Not much more to say. All right, guys, and that is Cyclops. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button, consider subscribing for more figure reviews, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.